Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle for my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking heavy under my wrongs. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you, I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts and censorship girls out.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted, mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed, yeah, it's just like y'all have been, like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's that chicken down again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bro.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bro.
break it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me say.
If what?
If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that. What's my name?
So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack, I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul. Quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids, the brass. They can off, them and you off. You too, Paul. Got two biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bro.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bro.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID to blessed with success to promoting to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my bib. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 I got it.
That underground music, riding in the hood, not you. Tighten up, you I said I stepped and approved. Straight up to the ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money wife. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You need a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails. Calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Fans of the
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the She said, who? About to make me cancel the Zell. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give to Garindo. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
We had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Garindo. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 37, taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That's caught for the first. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. Just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Pretty throwing here on first. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he gets in, touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They kick the running back in motion. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. On the give, it's Garindo. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the team.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Running back, motioning right. From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No left by to George Kittle with that one. see what they do here on second down.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Purdy to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 27.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Looking to throw, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying it left side with Garindo. And he has him a small chunky yards up to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That finds Ayuk complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll give to Garindo, running left. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to score! Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. In off to Gibbs from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's the snap on 4th. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's Diamond Lenore. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender waiting that rep. That brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set. 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's trying to push the field. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, this is defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Moody knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Throwing now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Running it with David Montgomery. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Fred Warner. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble bounces out, so they lost the ball. They lost yards, and now they lose possession with a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now a give to Garindo. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
One final shot before halftime. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 32. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
First down throw by Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. On his is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20.
Lions 14. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end.
They're on the 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They're throwing it. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. A lot of grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Williams with it. He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Diamador Lenore, they're on the stop. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
He's going to keep it this time. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. From the gun, Garindo. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. cut out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They give to Gibbs on the option. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw it on first down. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Looking for a throw here. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's an excellent job of getting away from trouble, Kate. You know, it's about protecting yourself at times as a quarterback. Get the gain, get the first down, and get out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's going to come away disappointed by that end result.
Oh, he's going for it again. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They're going play action. Searches from the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. They send him left out of the slot. 3rd down from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the 49ers.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Able to find Dotson here. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And the 49ers in a dime set now. 3rd down coming. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on 1st down. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Guerrero. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Moody knocks it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives the Lions the first. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Juke the defender. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. A give left side for Gibbs. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. You've got to keep moving quick here. Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in